Hey, I know, Mustangrebuilder guy here. I know that ain't a freaking Mustang, right? But hey, I got to work on this heavy equipment of mine, get it ready for next week, for tomorrow. And I'm doing a review on some Harbor Freight impacts. Anyway, before I tell you on the review, do me a favor if you can, give me a like. Even if you don't like it, give me a don't like, okay? Leave a comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. That keeps me going. I don't make any money off this channel. Just keeps me motivated to make informative videos for you guys, okay? And so also, hey, leave a comment. If it's positive, yes. If it's negative, at least make it constructive. If you're an internet troll and want to leave a bunch of crap, hey, you know what? Go to somebody else's page, okay? I'm just trying to be a good guy here, huh? All right, let me start with the review. Hey, YouTubers. Normally I make videos on rebuilding Mustangs, but I also had to do some work today on my industrial equipment that I've got. And what I keep in my personal shop is the Harbor Freight Earth Quake brand impacts. I've got Air ones too, different brands, Snap-on and different things, but I love these stupid things here. I keep this small 3/8 ratchet inside my truck. For this piece of equipment, it takes off the 3/8 bolts that hold the shield on there, and it holds a charge pretty damn good. The other 3/8 one, I normally keep it around too. It's got like 300 and something foot-pounds of torque. You can look that up. And this is the one I love. This is over a year old. It's the Earthquake half-inch impact. I think I've only charged the battery 3 times. This bad boy, it took off all my pulleys, it blew off everything from my bearings, came off. It's got over 1,100 and something foot-pounds of torque. My neighbor has a DeWalt across the street, and he also had a Cobalt. He was so upset that this thing, he couldn't get some bolts off, and he says, oh, he laughed at me and said, well, bring yours over. I walked over there and blew the bolts off with this one. From what I understand, they even have a three-quarter drive now. I'll probably buy that next year or whatever. Right now I don't need it. This is good enough for what I need. These actually have more torque than my Air ones I have in my box. I'm very happy with them. So I'm just letting people know. Milwaukee makes a unit like this, the Ratchet one. I hear from other guys that the Milwaukee's really good. I think the Milwaukee at times is actually a little cheaper than this one. This one is a little bit big and heavy and a little bulky, but for out in the field, what I'm doing, it's fine, you know. The 3/8 one, it's about right size. It does what I need, but I tell you what, the one that I could give you 100%. This one I'll give it probably 75, probably 75, 70% on that one. This one I got to give it over 100% that I'm happy. Okay, this one will blast a bolt off, and if you're not careful, you'll break a freaking bolt. My brother was helping me on one of my Mustangs, and he thought he was grabbing the 3/8. He grabbed this one, and we ended up having to go to a parts store and buy another bolt because it just cranked it right off. Anyway, that was just a quick review. I also keep in my box, I keep those Pittsburgh flexible head ratchet wrenches. I've had them over a year. They haven't broke. I don't typically abuse my tools, but I'm pretty hard on them. You know, I bought their cheap to run on this one here. And to run on this one, I went and bought that cheap set of impacts they got, the Pittsburgh 3/8 drive. And I run those. You keep them in my truck. And I just got nothing but good things to say. Even the bigger impacts there. That's their cheap set I keep in the truck. In my shop, I have a nicer set, but I'm happy. Hopefully this will let somebody know if they're on the boat, say, should I buy it? Should I know? Will it last? Hey, the batteries have been lasting, and like this one's only been charged up 3 times in a year. I'm not getting, Harbor Freight doesn't send me anything. I'm not promoting anything for them. I'm just telling you from one shade tree mechanic guy to another. I mean, we all work hard. Our money's important for what you buy. Harbor Freight's come a really long way. Yesterday I bought some drill bits. I was in a hurry. Normally I go to a machine shop supply for them. I went to Harbor Freight, bought some drill bits because I had to do some specialty drilling through some plate, and I didn't have the size. Shoot, the ones I bought there, I bought 2 sets. I bought the Warrior, and then I bought another one, Bear, that's a small compact to put in my truck. The Warrior one drilled right through it. But the trick with drill bits, hey, put this in your head. Okay, hit it with a punch first before you start drilling. Second, if you don't have any drilling oil or whatever, use some motor oil or whatever, or even WD-40. Spray it on the spot you're drilling and drill a little bit, stop. Spray it, oil, drill. Oil and drilling, they work. The bit cuts through fast. Don't push the bit, let the bit do its work. Don't smoke it, don't go high speed. You'll see when you got a drill, you'll notice when you're drilling, when it's cutting, and stick to that speed, and then pull off, cool it with a little bit of oil, and go again. Anyway, that's just some Sunday advice. Once again, happy with all the Earthquake brand, Harbor Freight. I know they got their Bear, another red one, Impact and all. I don't recommend buying it. Spend a little bit more money and buy the Earthquake, and you'll be happy. The other one, hey, it may work or whatever, but it's definitely, this one's going to have 2 to 3 more pounds of torque to it than the other one. Anyway, YouTubers, hey, from the Mustangrebuilder guy, and now you know I even do heavy equipment. God bless you. It's Sunday right before Christmas. And maybe, hey, ask somebody for this for a Christmas present. You'll be happy. Thanks. Bye.